everyone, welcome to this channel again. This is intended to help you, both women and men, to become better self-defenders. So we will be going through various Krav Maga techniques so that you can increase your repertoire of your self-defense moves, so that you can walk in confidence, be more peaceful, be more relaxed when you are out and about in today's sometimes very dangerous society. So in today's episode, we're going to look at what we call active shielding. Imagine the scenario if you are a lady walking through a park in the evening, or you are a man and you are outside of a pub, ready to go home, and all of a sudden somebody starts harassing you. You don't have really much of a time to think how to protect yourself. Somebody starts throwing some strikes, punches, attacks on you. All you can do is shield yourself. Making shields from your arms, from your shoulders, and hiding your most vulnerable part of the body, which is the head, which is your head. We're going to look at it today. So the scenario is that the aggressor starts throwing very quick strikes or attacks on you, and you don't really have time to do anything fancy. All you can do is just cover your most vulnerable part, which is your head. So the aggressor comes, they start attacking you, and all you can do, is to cover yourself. Now notice that it's nothing fancy. I literally try to put the soft parts of my palms, the bases, the cushions of my palms, on my head, and I'm trying to get in as if like a turtle going inside a shell. So I'm creating barriers with my shoulders and with my forearms, and I still keep looking at the aggressor because I still want to see what the aggressor is doing. Okay, I cannot lose my vision of the aggressor because obviously that could go to my disadvantage. But I don't want to be hammered for too long. At some point I want to go offensive. So the aggressor comes, I weather the storm, and at the same time I'm going forward with some strikes. And there are many varieties of strikes what we can do. So for example, I let the aggressor to come close, then I can grab and I can start kneeing them, or I can push them away and go for long distance weapons, kicking the aggressor away, or I can go into a simple boxing fist fight. Let's go. So because I'm surprised, because I haven't expected that, I'm going to try to increase the distance from the attacker by temporarily going backwards. I cover my face and I'm actually going away, increasing a distance, weathering the storm, but only for a few seconds. After that, notice I'm going a little bit backwards, but then I'm charging forward. Of course, I could also go forward straight away, but it just depends on my readiness. So one variety of this, or one variation to this, is that on the attack, I'm going back just a few meters to take the edge away from the aggressor. Another option, another variation is that instead of going back, I'm going forward. I charge, I shorten the distance to the aggressor. These are both ways how I can protect myself. I can either go away so that he can't reach me, or I can go very close so that it's very uncomfortable for him to reach me. Okay? If I stay in his comfortable distance, then he will keep hammering me all the time. Good. So I can play with this distance, either going away from him or coming very close. If I'm coming very close, again, I'm going to cover myself, the soft parts on the top of my forehead, like a shell, like a turtle coming in a shell, and I want to burst in. If I get in with my elbows into his chest, it's great because it's going to hurt. It hurts everybody. Try it. If somebody runs with their elbows into your chest, it hurts like hell. So as soon as I detect some problem, I cover and I charge forward, hoping that I get them, or hoping that I get the aggressor If not, never mind. Once we're close here, then I can grab, I can start hammering with my knees, or I can go for hammers, elbows, or I can simply push away again, and I can go for long distance weapons like kicks, keeping the aggressor away with my kicks. So these are two variations, if you want to think about it that way. First one is I'm going back. Second one, I'm going towards the attacker. I'm decreasing the distance. In both scenarios, I'm taking him out of his comfort zone. Because he planned that attack, he's ready to attack me. I didn't plan it, I just happened to be attacked. At certain point, I'm taking the control and I'm putting him in an uncomfortable situation by, as I said, either moving away from him so that he can't reach me, or coming very close so that he's a bit surprised with my attack, and then I continue with some strikes. Now, for some reason, if I happen to be in an angle to the aggressor, so if Patrick comes this way so that you guys can see it, good. If I'm face to face, then just don't do anything. Let me just explain it first. If I'm face to face, I can go with both hands. Now, if I'm, let's say, talking to somebody here, we're having a conversation, and all of a sudden the aggressor comes from the side, I may not have time to cover myself and then turn towards him. So in this scenario, I'm just going to cover with one hand. So if I face the camera, I want to be basically covering like this. Or I can go to the other side. Again, I'm trying to turtle in, making a cover with my shoulder and with my forearm, and I'm keeping my eyes on the attacker. Okay. After I've moved back, again, I weather the storm. If the aggressor comes, I weather the storm, few hits, okay, fine, I'll get it. What can I do? I'm not ready. But only 4 seconds. After that, I can go forward again in the same way as I did before. I can again step either back or I can step forward. So let's begin with a scenario where I'm actually going away. So I'm talking to somebody and the aggressor comes from the side. I just had 4 seconds moving away, but no, I had enough. And I'm fighting forward and defending myself. The other way, the other variation is that I go forward straight away. And again, I'm trying to get that elbow into his chest over here, closing the distance so that he's in his uncomfortable, I'm taking him out of his comfort zone. So I'm talking to someone, the aggressor comes, I cover and I go in, and now it becomes a close fight. So hope this was useful. As I said, it's a very simple and very practical self-defense technique. Doesn't require any huge flexibility or any great strength. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope it was useful. Feel free to subscribe, click the notification button and give us a thumbs up.